In the mid-1960s, one of the worst mass killings of the 20th century took place, yet few outside Indonesia even know it happened. Over 500,000 people, possibly up to 1 million, were slaughtered in just months. How and why has this tragedy been forgotten? After gaining independence from the Dutch in 1949, Indonesia was led by President Sukarno, who balanced power between the military, Islamic groups and the Communist Party, PKI, the third largest communist party in the world at the time. But on September 30, 1965, a group of mid-ranking military officers kidnapped and executed 6 army generals, claiming they were stopping a coup. The exact truth is still debated, but what followed was undeniable horror. General Suharto, a high-ranking officer, blamed the PKI for the killings. With backing from the military, Islamic groups and Western powers like the US, a nationwide purge began. Death squads hunted down communists, ethnic Chinese, union leaders and even artists. Many were executed in remote areas, their bodies dumped in rivers. Some villages were wiped out entirely. Estimates range from 500,000 to over 1 million dead. Some were shot, others hacked to death with machetes. Prison camps held hundreds of thousands without trial. Declassified documents show the US and UK supported the killings. The CIA provided lists of communist suspects, while American media praised Suharto for saving Indonesia from communism. Why? Cold War politics. The US feared Indonesia would become another communist ally like China or Vietnam. Historian Bradley Simpson wrote, "Washington did everything it could to encourage the massacre." Suharto took power in 1967, ruling as a dictator for 30 years. The massacres were erased from textbooks and survivors were branded as traitors. Even today, discussing the killings is dangerous in Indonesia. Only in 2016 did the government admit wrongdoing, but no one was punished. Unlike the Holocaust or Rwanda, this genocide was buried by geopolitics. The West didn't want to admit its role, and Indonesia suppressed the truth. But survivors are still fighting for injustice. In 2023, a Dutch court ruled the killings a crime against humanity, yet Indonesia ignored it. The Indonesian massacre remains one of history's darkest, least discussed chapters. What other forgotten histories should we cover? Comment below.